decide to dive right in. I'm still feeling that chaotic energy. I think it's going to be here for a little while. So I thought maybe others might want to connect, figure out, what's going on with the others. I'm good. How are you, Dolce? How are you doing this evening? So, okay, let me dive in. So I'm going to put some numbers over each deck. So if you have a question or a concern or someone in your life who's annoying you and trying to figure out what the fuck is their problem, consider a number or two numbers for that person. And if I pull in your numbers on these decks, there might be something here for you. So let's do a good shuffle. Ooh. Yep. Okay, still feeling it. Okay. Let's just roll 1, or 2, and 3. Okay. So if you happen to be feeling anything around any of these numbers, 41, 4, 32. Alternatively, if you feel 5, we've got 5 here, and we've got 5 here. So if you felt any of these numbers, you don't have to fill them both together, but even if you just felt one, might be something there for you. And 4 is coming here twice. So we've got relationships here, love, getting clear on who we're dealing with. Boy, oh boy. All right. Where should we go first? So I thought I'd incorporate a little pendulum. So let's see who needs it the most. Which number set is most important? Is this the one most important? Okay. All right, so if you chose 3 and 2, we can go with you first. Okay. What messages do we have for those who chose 3 and 2 or combination of 5? Could be there twice. Three and 2 being, I feel like this is something, a relationship that's not growing the way we want it to. Could be decisions on what to do about a partnership, how we communicate with a person, or how a person has left us feeling. But let's see what the cards say. Okay. So your person is thinking about bringing peace to a relationship. This feels like people who have been arguing a lot or experiencing great levels of discomfort. See, we have the devil here. So this, when I say discomfort, I mean stuff like addiction. I know that was a leap. Sorry about that. Not that it's funny or anything, because it's not. So I feel like somebody here wants to just not be a part of the argument. Okay. All right, so it looks like you may be fighting with somebody who doesn't have a problem walking away from things. And that could be the the addictive energy fixed to the situation. If it's not drugs, I'm not saying it is, but it could be. It could be drugs. This could be drugs. This is definitely some type of dirty clinging something a bob going on here. But this person finds luck in running from things. They knock things out of order when they're around. Yeah. This is your chaotic energy. So inside, your person knows the difference between right and wrong. This is ego. We have the Two of Pentacles here, the Two of Swords above that, and then we've got this emotional, codependence, control shit going on. This person in this lifetime has an opportunity to experience the higher version of themselves, but why do that when it's so much fun breaking other people with their the absence of logic? I just can't go any further than that. And it's a decision, but it's a decision based truly on fear. It's likely this person has had some type of abandonment. Someone brought a major imbalance to them before they met you, before they knew you existed. There was an imbalance. I feel like there was an imbalance. It's a feminine. So there was some other, I don't mean to say other, but okay, there was a feminine before you that brought imbalance. This female was wow, the word that pops in my head is God. Jeez, I can't get any other word to come through. Maybe I should stop there, yeah? So this person may even be like, okay, it's like a radio signal this person is getting through in the mind, right? Yeah, I gotta go there with Lizzie. Trauma. We'll go there. Let's see if iTunes can help me, because my words is all I can think of is this is so far beyond. Like this is This is the code of this person. The coding of this person is to have this experience. So it's almost like, I hate to say it, but this sounds bad. Just hear me out for a second. The feeling is you are a bit of a conduit to an impression. And it's also like you were meant to experience the snake as well. Elements of the snake. Let's see what iTunes thinks. Okay. So we're doing some waiting. It happens. Okay, so it feels like at this time this person is choosing, or they're coding in their software code is high ego energy, fast moving. Could be charming, confident, but this person is quick to rage, quick to anger. This person is the mirrored self, a mirror of the self. It's like a mirror of you, but this person is also experiencing the duality of themselves. It's like dealing with somebody who has like 4 or 5 different sets of people running through their brain. And again, now that can happen when we are addicted to things. So this is like a very busy, high traffic, rush hour traffic type of mind. And lots of fire. Materialistic nature. You guys let me know if my heater is too loud. Yeah, I don't know, Lissy. When you figure out how to delete and rewrite the code, holla at your girl. I'm curious. Because though the data is there, to me it's like, I don't like to say it's fixed, but it's like there's a path. And our wants and desires inevitably seem to put us on a very predictable set of numbers and sticky, gooey things like feelings. Any advice for this? Yes. Oh, okay. I really do feel like if you're interacting with this person or you're not talking to your person right now, because you chose to cut them off or whatever, I got nothing to say there. This person is meant to have an experience and you're meant to elevate your vision. See better. Learn to see better. Bifocals. Bifocals. Right. So as this person moves energy away from you, okay, wow, yo-yo. Yo-yo, I just heard yo-yo. All right. So what I just felt from that is like, this person carries such an energy that every time they move out of your environment or move far enough away from you, your luck increases. Not even luck, but wealth, money, good things are able to make contact with you. A little like a space alien UFO. So I really do feel like this was a part of the coding for impressions, meetings of the selves. Something about this person mirrors an element of you. And we meet those people all the time. And I'm not saying you're addicted to anything, but if you were, that might be what you look like. You might be busy in the brain. You might have a different type of focus. You would certainly carry lots of fiery, sexual, addictive energy here. What would motivate you would be the wants, not longevity or the need. It's very microwave energy. It's aggressive, it's forceful, it's heartless, it's Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type shit. It's the energy of someone who can surround themselves easily with people who can be brought to a place where they don't want to fight about it anymore. I just don't want to talk about it. You know, and you just are tired of arguing with people. Oh, good, Lizzie. Video's good. Good. Okay. Now, I really like the part where if they get the fuck out of your way, good stuff comes. I feel like leaving it there. But I do feel like this was a part of your angel guide work. So, never fear. If you aren't dealing with this person is going to come back around. They're a part of the work. But this is somebody that does need to wow. You know, when you look at tarot cards, you always see new stuff you didn't see before. Okay. So I'm not saying they will. I'm not saying they will. If we need to do a reading on that, holla at your girl, we'll do it. But I'm not saying that they will. But when this person comes back around, just have patience, because this person has a major snake to deal with within themselves that comes from the devil. And they want harmony, they want peace, they want the clarity and the clarity that you have. They want to be as awakened as you are, because the soul knows, you know without knowing. So everyone knows without knowing. Most of us ignore it or are taught to ignore it, or we medicate it away and forget, whatever. But the brain knows, the soul knows. So this person knows that they have, if you look real close, where is my pen? Okay. If you look real close, you see a hand right here. Coming out. And these are the clouds of chaos. You got the snake going around here. And our experience with the others, the universe we've created around us, realities, illusions, the splitting of the self. Excuse me. The splitting, the separation, the self has to come back together. Can this person do it in this lifetime? I don't know. I think this person is experiencing the chaotic version of themselves. Escape from that is really up to them. That may not be in the code. So, if this is your person, you are doing your work, have done your work, and making the impression. Now, if you want to get out of that energy, being focused on them, that's a good way out for the guides. Be aware of that. You cannot, okay. So we're going to be aware of that shit, right? We're not fucking with that dumb shit anymore. But listen, doesn't mean we stay closed off. There's a test here. So that test is how we experience the others. Okay? And that energy, it's an opportunity for you to focus on the self. It's an opportunity to learn the cost of impulsive decisions because you get to watch other people make them. Your subconscious, your spirit guides, in your code is a pause, a break at this time for safety. Okay? So if you feel bored or stuck, shit ain't moving, it is divine intervention. At this time, also, if you're bored and you give a fuck, you could be starting some new ventures, some new hobbies, something. This will be a great time to harness some of that self-inspiration, creativity, new projects, business. Maybe there's something you'd like to do as a hobby. You would be good at it at this time. All right. Ooh, I knocked my coffee over. Let's see who's next. Show me what is most important to you next. One. All right. Did you choose 41? I feel like iTunes has something to say about that. Let's see.
Don't care, don't care, don't care, still don't care. I don't care, I don't care.
Maybe not. Fair enough. Messages. What is their problem? 41. So, okay, more secrets. We don't like those. Those aren't fun. All right. So, someone's sending out some data or wanting to make a love, well, probably lust. It's a desire, it's a plan, it's wanting to make an offer to someone that it could be a little bit bruised and damaged from previous interactions. Moose, you are rude. Sorry about that, guys. My dog's snoring. It's rude. Okay. So somebody is trying to figure out what it's going to take, making plans to come towards you. But they're not sure about what the response from you is going to be. This person feels like you're waiting. Really? clarify. All right. Sticky humans. So we've got our feelings here. We're dealing with somebody who's experiencing the dark version of themselves. This feels like somebody who has faith, trust, belief that they can pretty much come back anytime they want. This is somebody who has caused hurt. I don't like to say that because they didn't have anything to offer but dick and bubble gum anyway. I hope you guys didn't hear me say that. Anyways, so it's time to, yeah, no. Just, so this person is aware that they've brought fuckery. You know at the very least this person has no problem turning their back. You know they have no problem doing that. You know they have no problem. It's not a challenge for them to control the situation, and they do that by controlling contact, communication, the way communication happens. They may control when you guys interact with each other, because they know you'll wait. They know that, they know that you have a passion for them, and that is leverage to them. Ooh, that's rude. What I just heard is don't be the fat girl in the middle of the night. Oh, that's not nice. Okay, well, we shouldn't be. So it feels like somebody who knows that even in the state of an imbalance, they can masterfully move themselves in and out of a situation with you. It's not healthy, but there's true intent and awareness here. It's somebody who feels like if they had a detachable penis, they could leave it at your place and it would be safe. Fair enough. How do we get out of that energy there? Let's just put that into out of that. So what pops to me right now is someone who is attracting haters. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Moose says that's bad. So it's somebody who is just, this person is going to have some type of failure. You probably don't want to be around it anyway. This person could be cheating, but what pops to me first is the hater. You can't be hating unless it's something to hate. So, yeah, beauty. There's a confidence. Maybe this person feels like you have things, gifts that they don't have. So they pretend or they act as if they're not as attracted, but they envy the feminine goddess of you. Here's 4 again. But in reverse now. And we have our test. So for the guide, for you, if this resonates with you, this is about you learning to separate yourself. And it's divine intervention also. So your guides have stepped in a little bit, maybe because you weren't strong enough to do so or not paying enough attention, whatever it is. Angelic viper alarm went off and told the dork, the idiot, or the whoever, You're too close to the vehicle. So there is, in the test of the self, it's gathering clarity on a situation. Dig and bubble them. Dig and bubble them. This is somebody who can send a text message or a short message and have their way. Now, the balance again in this situation happens here. You see the two beings here, right? But you see the balance. And if you notice the sword, put it correctly. Okay. We can block that past and restore balance to ourselves. The work is up to you at this point. This person can't resolve things because they don't. The night is fast moving energy. They're just get it and go. Yeah. They offer and then they quit. They offer and they quit. Pin cushion. I don't know. Okay. Pin cushion. So the work here is for the angel guide. You've identified a twin element of the self, or just the lusty elements of the self. And now we can breathe, take a break, or realize what we allowed to come into our space. So we can make some plans to do better. Yeah, we could. We can accept that maybe we are a little bit impulsive in our decision making and got to slow down a little bit. What I just heard is don't invite people who are wants, the wanters. I'm also feeling let me clarify this. I feel like this is a message I've already said, so let's double check that. Ooh, okay, fair enough. So, okay, there's some self-correction you need to do, Angel Guide, if I've been reading this 41 for you. So there's some correction of self. We want to be careful who we bring into our environment because you may look like a slot machine. Not slut. I said slot machine. Something about you is, there's something tangible, materials, financial about you that makes you look different, stand out. So you're ripe for the picking in some regards. I hate to say it that way, you're not fruit off of a tree. We just got to be mindful and content with self because everybody doesn't move like you do. They're not you. But they are seeking you. And here we invite a lot of frauds and false people in. Okay? Yeah. So you're going to be experiencing a lot of the block when it comes to people in life. I just heard something about changing your phone number a lot. I hope that's not the case. I know that sucks. It sucks. You have everything programmed. Hold on. I just felt like that needed to happen. I'm sorry. So there's your one. Yeah, it's all over. Okay. So yeah, okay, look and here. If this has anything to do with sexual activity or somebody who is sexual, you're sexual with them, um, know their fucking role and let them be there. Expect nothing else. If you work different, move different, experience a different life, and you're fucking with somebody who comes from the whole different area of your world or someone else's fucking world, you really need to kind of get a hold and awareness of that. I feel like you have hopes and dreams, and it's a big umbrella, and you have goals, and you get shit done, and you have a different mindset. Your mindset is about loyalty and trust. You're like, you know what I'm saying? You want some other shit. That doesn't mean everybody else is there with you. And that is a major thing with spirit guides who came here to guide the others. Major thing. We see greatness in everyone. And holy fuck, you should want to punch your own eyes out half the time. I know I do. So, like, why do I keep seeing greatness in people who don't even see themselves? I'm like 10 steps ahead and seeing what you look like, and you haven't gotten away from the bus stop. What's going on? What's going on? I'm in the car. Let's go. And they're just sitting at the bus stop like, ooh, is this a chair? Anyone can sit here? So that doesn't make them a bad person. Doesn't make a person bad at all, but it does mean we might be a magnet for people who are putting on a show to impress us because they see the value in us. They see the value in the self, right? And the guides, you have a different light. Yeah. What I just heard of another version of this, you may also attract clingies. That is also a spirit guide issue we go through. Clingies. And then you're like, girl, what is a clingy? Motherfuckers that won't leave you the fuck alone. The clingies, the motherfuckers you end up having to block. The clingies. Oh my God, the cling. I gotta have a better explanation than that. At the bottom of the deck, people who don't progress because they have laziness, they have a limited amount of follow through capabilities. They're goal oriented, but not maybe business minded. Maybe they don't see opportunities the way you do. They can find the half empty glass in the pool. So that person, you know that person. You know what I'm talking about. And this is the person you end up having to emotionally block or you have to pull back. Oh God, I hope this isn't you. What I just saw is somebody having to be a little okay. No, let's get a yes or no. I don't want to take that data. Is this okay? If I'm reading this for 41, are you dumbing yourself down to be with people? Okay. That's in reverse to me. Don't get excited, you guys. That was in reverse to me. My question. 6 and 5 bring us back to 11, puts us back at 1. So if you are not dealing with this person, good. I wish, no, yeah, I'm not cheerleading that shit. If you're dumbing yourself down or being less of yourself to interact with somebody, put your hand out and put your hand out real good. Just give it a little angle, and then I want you to go all the way back to Chinatown and then smack the fuck out of yourself. Don't do that. Okay, we're not gonna have luck with that. This isn't good. You'll hate yourself later on. You're the person already hates you because they just know you're better and So it's dumb all the way around. We don't want to be less than, because that's not what you deserve. But you've made an impression upon stupid. You have made an impression upon stupid, but we must own our decisions and how we got into bringing this energy in, because this could be repetitive type of energy. We don't want to see that again, because yeah, fucks with our luck. Fucks with our luck. And it blocks, wow, it blocks ascension. That's literally what I just heard. Hold done. I am done with that. I am done with that data. Thank you. It blocks ascension. That I really heard that. Okay. Putting all my cards back. Sorry. Yeah, that 1 and 7 is 8. Yeah. Okay. Did you choose 4? Wait a minute. Does iTunes have anything to say about 41?
What the fuck you doing here? Identify yourself. Who the fuck are you?
Okay. Fair enough. Four. Did you choose 4? Let's see. Messages. What's their problem? Oh, not her. What's their problem? Wow. All right. Well, there's that. So the person you are dealing with, you're trying to figure them out. This old biddy right here, matriarch, is here. Your person can be getting outside data from somebody who has ego. Oh, I know better. This is the old cheerleader who still watching a fucking black and white TV. This is somebody older. This could be parent. This could be someone at work. This is someone older who has more experience in life. And they're giving your person advice and they're eating it. This person is trying to extract themselves from the heat of a situation. Not very irresponsible. It's like you're getting data from somebody in their 80s about how to love somebody in their 20s. Like, come on. Like, really? Is that what we're doing? So if you're dealing with this person is like easily influenced, and there's some type of codependency here. There is a childish behavior. It's someone who has learned some kind of way to bring catastrophe to themselves. It's like they hop into the trash bag and walk themselves out to the bin. And it starts here. It starts here. It starts with, from childhood, someone taught them insecurity. Someone taught them how to overthink everything. And it could be health problems could come out of that too. They may have stomach issues, which is what I'm feeling right now. They may have stomach issues. They may lack heart when it comes to growth, abundance. They may wait for people to do things for them, like washing clothes and socks. This person is, what's the word? They may also like be a professional victim. You dig what I'm saying. And when it comes to things that make them uncomfortable, they're a runner. They don't like to interact with, okay, well, they interact with the self when they're alone, but when it comes to interacting with the others, they run before they do what's right. This person has no problem putting out fires that walking would kill. This is a runner. They do not, they run from all responsibility. Just, this person just brings about their own completion. So we have 2, 5, 3, 7, and 10. Yeah, they worry themselves into chaos. Whoever this woman is, she looks over the shoulder. I mean, like, ugh. It's like somebody who calls their mother after having sex with a woman. What the fuck? Mama's boy. Mama's boy. What else can we say about that? And that's difficult to compete against that. I hate to. Now that's me talking. I'm sorry. I've experienced that. You just, how the fuck do you compete against this? How do you compete against this? She's the first one who taught him to eat. The first lesson in humanity. What do you do with that? Nice. That's funny. Strength comes out. What do we do? How do we deal with this? Whew. All right. I can see it. So, some advice coming out of this. I'm going to pull from the other deck too, though, just to back it up. We want to have strength when it comes to interacting with this person, because this person, again, with the victim mentality, this comes under worry. So this person feels like the world is against them. Even if you say something like, hi, hello, if they're just on that bender thing, they feel like everyone's against them. And that's an old energy. Ego. Not sure why eagle pops into this, but eagle appears to me. Eagle, I don't know if that means anything to anyone, but eagle. Oh, could be ego. Okay. I've been listening to loud music with my headphones on most of the day. My hearing's different. So let's see here. We've got, yeah, okay. We want to be very careful of what energies we are letting into the home. What fights we have in the home with it. Even if it's on the phone with this person. I do see this person coming back around for a second helping of the lesson. You are to leave an impression on this person. But if you choose to stick around and let the bullshit continue, or the childish behavior, if you're choosing to have a relationship with the matriarch, once removed, you're going to need strength because the behavior you see now out of this person doesn't change. It's heartbreaking, but it doesn't change. The strength to take advice could be. The strength to deal with challenges. This is somebody who feels like what I'm seeing in my head right now is somebody who plays video games and they think everybody wants to take the remote control out of their hands. It's not a remote control. I know that. It's a controller. It's like this is somebody who really feels like the world is against them. And they don't deal with that very well. They run from that. They run from that data. They don't like it. It almost feels like a kid, but I thought we were supposed to be reading for an adult. This really feels like teenager energy. This feels like pointing in the wrong direction. My finger's itching really bad right now. Yeah, somebody feels like they're singled out all the time, like they're not. This is just selfish energy because it's not justified. It's not justified. They want to be the star. This person just, yeah. They want praise. This person wants a cheerleader. They want support for their fuckery. They want to be supported and, ooh. This feels heavy. And it's not heavy like in that, oh, it hurts way. It's just like, do something, clean something. Show that you're grateful, like do anything. Talking on the phone won't click over, just Lissy doesn't agree to those terms and conditions. I hope it's not in the home. I really hope this person isn't in the home. But if they are, I gotta say, the star wouldn't be here at the end if this wasn't. I feel like the star is this person's expectations. It's their expectations based on how someone made them feel. Someone made them feel like a star, and they're looking for that. That they're looking for a trip to Disneyland again. Disneyland might be in your house or in your heart. Disneyland might be on your couch. I don't know. But there's a lesson for you in this too. If this is resonating with you, the lesson here for you, stability, love of the self, clarity, making better plans. Hello. Accepting accepting other people's reasons, even if it's not reasonable, it doesn't make sense. I know that's a weird thing to say, like, what do you mean accept that they're full of shit? Yeah, accept it and then move the fuck on. Make decisions to do better. Make sure that you're not mirroring that person. So with the 4, we can get organized. We can not, or we could recognize we might be being judgmental and shut the fuck up and make plans for yourself. That person that might be their path. Maybe you're not the one to wake them up from being childish. Because it's the snake energy. It's believing I can change somebody. I know he's fucked up. I can change him. No, you can't. They can't. They can't. They can't. That is an ancient belief. It's time. No and no. You've built something that doesn't exist. And it's wanting to elevate someone who It's wanting to give elevation, perhaps, to someone who is very comfortable sleeping in a trash can. And you might be missing that. You might be overlooking that data. So you might need to get logical about, the others. I want to get logical. Now, if this is just bam, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, that's cool. But you need to give it some distance. Because this person won't be reliable. And when you need them, you will have discovered that you've wasted time investing in someone who is taking orders from grandma. That was rude. I am sorry, but that's what I said. Okay. All right, let's see what angel advice we have here for this. Just backing that up. Oh, they're not even coming together. Okay. Split time. That's a lot. Not taking that test. Your guides want you to know you are manifesting more of what you're focused on, which is lack at this time. If you're experiencing lonely, it's probably lust. So be careful about how you give into your weaknesses at this time. Stay focused. You have money and gifts. You have gifts coming for staying on the path. And some of those gifts include greater awareness of yourself, getting control of your feelings, getting a little bit closer to knowing what we do and don't want. Again, this comes on focusing on what you have. Focus on what you enjoy. Don't focus on what's missing. 6 is here. At this time, you should be getting some relaxation. We want satisfaction, but we got to learn to do this for ourselves in all the other ways, air quotes. At this time, we're learning secret knowledge. Okay, and we're sharpening our divine vision. We're also communicating differently with the others at this time. So we're learning to communicate with the others for better health, better harmony. Like, we want shit to be cool. Let's not communicate from a place of hope, because that's pretending like we didn't just experience some dumb shit. Okay? Recognize that we may be drawing in materialistic, selfish people. Does iTunes have anything to add to this?
Is it like a personal attack or something?
Anything else?
I know the power of patriarchy. I know what men can do when they're angry.
Ooh. Fair enough. All right. All right. Does anybody need any clarity on any of that? That's pretty heavy. We got some sticky bottom feeders, it sounds like. How are you guys doing? You want a cigarette? They're not quite cigarettes. I smoked a jar. They're like cloves. When I read everybody's emotions, I feel like doing bad things. I can't help it. It's everybody's energy. Can't help that part. I just go with it. Okay. So let's see. Most important message for the collective at this time. Since we're talking about the others, most important person coming that we need to avoid. Okay, this sounds sexual. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to go with the dirty cards. Let's see. Alright. Wait, my card turned on us. Message. Everybody concentrate on a number representing the person you think might be coming your way. If no one, might be a message here. For the collective, 34, 3 and 4, 3 or 4. Whoa, okay, they're flying. Okay, hold on. Oh, no. Yeah, no. iTunes, is this, what's going on?
What the fuck you doing here? Identify yourself. Who the fuck are you?
Anything else?
I know the power of patriarchy.
This is supposed to be totally random. Why do these keep coming back? Wow.
I've fallen, and I can't get up. And there seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere.
Okay. Let me tell you what I see. For the most important messages for one of y'all, this ain't everybody, this is one of y'all. Luck changes suddenly. Somebody here is going to, okay. If any of you in this reading is dealing with somebody y'all know is hands-on or violent, you may be seeing this person soon or around this person now. So, I added an extra card to my own deck here. To this deck, I'm going to show you the card. Okay, Lizzie, I'll give you one right after this mess right here. Hold on. Yeah, this is somebody in this room. Okay. So somebody is very aware of your living situation, the world, this person. To this person, you are a focused target. Yeah, okay. How many days? If this person is in your house right now, this person will be coming your way. For the collective, if you're dealing with somebody who has a bad energy, bad aggression, handsy, don't know how to take no for an answer, this energy is coming your way. Be very cautious dealing with this person. I just don't like this. What is the outcome of it? Jesus. I don't like this person. I really don't. So maybe, perhaps you know how to handle this person or this energy, but someone comes, for the one of you here, someone comes your way who is dangerous. They come with ill intention in their heart. There's something that you have that they want. This could be knowledge, this could be money, this could be, maybe they just want to sleep on your luxurious couch. I don't know. But this person has lost elements of themselves. The devil is here. And this repetitive cycle, 8 appears here twice. So this could be someone that you have sexual relations with. There's a lust factor here. This person wants to be a king type. And they have the ability to be protective. They do, but they lack true growth. This is someone who may have been confusing about commitment and stuff like that in the past. Because they're lust focused and driven. Dick and bubblegum, but bubblegum with spikes in it. Very passionate person, but be very careful of how you let this person get close to you. If you're just bang, 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 I guess it is what it is, but this person, they don't bring good. They really don't bring good stuff. 3 and 4. So, 2 and 9. 2. So, okay. Well, you're aware of the risk. I see that. So I see you interacting with this person some more. You like it, I guess. Like fucking bums. However, your person may be this way because there's a third party situation here. And third party can be the influence of people they have in their own environment. They may hang out with drunks, drug addicts, something like that. People who keep them chained to an addiction. There's a chemical imbalance. It could be mental, could be something that they put into themselves. But it brings about that lusty, animalistic side of themselves. Right. They're walking and moving chaos. Wow. So let's have a look at that again. See the person there with the cup in the hand? This is somebody who knows that yeah. They're experiencing the shadow self. And they bring the shadow self to you as well. It's like 4 people. But they're passionate. They might also be very skilled in the... What I just heard was big dick energy. Boy, oh boy, well, so, all right, there's that. Anything else to go with this? Oh, jeez. Just chaos energy here. If you'd like, it's time for a change. Death appears here. The Hanged Man appears here also. Came out in reverse, though. So, this is stupid. This is stupid. So, this person who feels like they want to be a king when they grow up looks at you like you're the world, you have everything. They would like to possess you. Have a piece of, no, they want the whole thing. Having your cake, eating it too. They want the world. You bring closure, but they don't know how to harness, how to contain. There is low level communication, but it's and sex focused energy. Might just be really good in bed. I see that again here. There's reward in fucking with this energy for some reason. Maybe they're just good in bed. Could be. The devil appears to be quite abundant in some areas. But this person puts you into a place where you end up experiencing a lot of lag and a weight. Now, with death being here, it's time to transform, come out of that. 4 happens here twice, so it's time to close off this cycle if you want to. Otherwise, this just decays over time, I guess. It's a stagnant energy. It's someone who's holding on because they know that you'll let them do that. But this really is unsettling because there's karmic return for fucking with this person. Secret addiction. That's really a thing here. Secret addictions. Secret addictions that become dangerous. Very dangerous. Be very careful. There's decisions to be made or continuation. Yeah. And group sex. Oh man, this person's just no. In the stack, this person's gonna have some legal issues coming up too. So this person may be trying to get into your good graces for financial something. Yeah. Something they haven't been honest about. Some responsibility. So they're looking at the woman in this beautiful dress from behind. She has something to give. And your person's had some trouble they are not talking about. They're not being honest. Here's the 7. So it's like someone comes in to be with you and then make you feel bad. Try to make you feel bad for them. And they come in fast. This is a person that doesn't stay for long. And then they're waiting to see how generous you are. The Emperor being here is, they're going towards someone they know is stable. They know. Well, I guess if you enjoy the sex, enjoy yourself. I don't see any other advice to give there, but except to change in the luck. So this is growth, but of what? Of what? Is somebody coming back into your environment for another go round on the Ferris wheel of your backside? And they're planning to do it, and yeah, you're probably gonna enjoy it, and you'll let them. Just don't get emotional. Lizzie, I think you said you had a reading you wanted to do. Let's see if there's any.
This is fucked. This is not right. This is not cool. This is fucking bullshit.
Oh. What about your dreams? Your dreams is your subconscious trying to communicate with you. It's the same storyline as what? What's the storyline? I'm missing half of this conversation. I'm sorry, guys. A certain person in your dreams. Oh. iTunes, how do you feel about that?
And there seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere.
Oh. All right, what do you want? Okay, okay, I don't know what you want to know. So focus on what your question is and give me some numbers. 3 numbers. 3. And let me know if it's a yes or a no question too, just in case. I don't want to go too far. You're not looking for If you're not looking for stuff you already know. I can only try. Don't drink any coffee, Gabriel. Don't do it. Just say no. Be stronger than me. Don't write it out. I said give me numbers. Don't write it out. Listen, just select 4 numbers that represent your question. Just any random numbers that pop to you. And we'll go with the yes or no to start with and see what comes after that. Let's see.
Hey, you. I'm finally awake.
Got some numbers, Lizzie? Hmm. came out anyway. Lizzie. Oh, Gabriel, you're gonna go make me start up another pot of coffee. From Brazil, I'm jelly. Okay. Let's see if you're thinking about your numbers. Better type in before I scoop these dice up, woman. You just got the Wi-Fi taken away from you? I don't understand that, Lizzie. Okay, well, I asked you to give me numbers to represent your question. But I threw some dice down anyway, since you were taking a little bit of time. So do you want to give me some numbers to represent your question, Lizzie? No. Okay, 4, 7, and 8. So I see some type of block. It's like limited interaction, limited conversation between two. But this looks multi-dimensional. I just heard something like secret path. Seven, 8. So at this time, it feels like your subconscious is trying to help you accept or not take an action towards someone. It's like it's wisdom. It's caring for the self. It's wanting an opportunity, wanting an opportunity to go backwards on some type of chaos. But you're trying to step backwards on someone else who has a fixed energy, like they haven't moved, or it's a fixed energy, or at least you think it is. So we have some destructive energy here. Some could be a battle, disagreements, conflict, and confusion. Someone feels like they got wronged, stabbed in the back or the front, as it was, and they're just like, I'm done with the situation. So now another person is looking for questions, or at least you're dreaming about balance. Balance with someone who has turned their back or closed off to a situation. So you're wondering if you should contact this person or reach out. Maybe your subconscious is questioning that. Whether it's possible to interact with someone who has transitioned into something else, or seems like they have. From the numbers here, this is about learning to be honest with yourself about what's going on, clarity. It's wanting to resolve, wanting an absolution, wanting things to work your way. Yeah, we all want that, but that's not how it always works. At this time, I see this remaining a blocked situation, or at least a perilous one. Like, if you go too far and talk, you're not gonna enjoy the response. So, are you really trying to bring this back together, or are you trying to control the situation? I think that's the question. Because 8 appears here twice. That was your number, 4, 7, and 8. So 8 is here and here. So the repetition comes in, the fear, and we don't like being blocked. You want to make offers. You might be a person who future promises things. Oh, it'll be so great. It'll be great. Or maybe a person doesn't. What I'm hearing is time. Time. And you don't want to wait because you want what you want now. But you left that person on the floor feeling like that at some point. At some point, they felt wronged, harmed. They felt some type of break in the connection. And maybe when they needed someone, someone's back was turned. Whatever. Someone didn't change. Someone got stabbed. And maybe somebody's just not healthy enough for the contact. You just want to be on her. You want to be honest. Yeah, okay. So, okay, Lizzie, I hear what I guess you want to be the bigger person. Here's what I'm seeing, and I'm trying to be nice. And I need another cigarette as I tap dance around bullshit. Lizzie, I love you. Let me say that first. I love you. I love you. And you're awesome. And you smell a lot like flowers. Hold on. But you're also a fucking control freak. You may not deserve a response at this time. Because if you leave somebody feeling like that, they got to figure out how to get the fuck up off the ground and get the knives out. Right? So here we have this interaction that was divinely placed for lessons, blessings, all that jazz. Okay? So somebody feels like, what's the problem? The other one's like, my fucking tree's on fire. What do you mean, what's the problem? So this person probably had some type of angers and hurts from lifetimes and childhood and teenagers and what's that sibling rivalry, whatever, fill in the blank, whatever, I don't know. But this is long data right here. Okay? For clarity, if you read cards, I read cards sometimes by numbers. I read them sometimes by colors. I read them sometimes by the picture. So you have somebody who is feeling scorned, feeling like balance wasn't given to them in a situation. You want and expect balance. So both of you have ancient as fossil-like ideas about how things should work. Somebody thinks that one should come back and apologize on your knees so they can kick you in the face. I don't know. Another one feels like, we should talk. It should be clear. But we haven't moved past this. So we have these two energies. One could be totally willing to talk. One is, interested in making things right according to them. The other is just trying to protect themselves, working, just trying not to be a part of it. You see, they're like, if you look closely, one is sitting practically with their eyes closed. The other is seeking some type of distant communication without being direct, expecting magic to happen. And that's not how it works. So things remain incomplete. One is being half-assed, the other is being heartless. You can swap those energies, and everybody's probably thinking the wrong thing of the other. So there's that blockage. With the rabbit being here, yeah, this is somebody who is having trouble waiting. You. It's. Mm. The person, your sister, family person, is protecting their health. This person feels like they're sheltering in place from something emotional. This is what we do in place of self-defense. This is what we do instead of fighting and kicking and moving furniture around and doing all kind of weirdness, sticky gooey emotions. This person is in a place of self-defense. And their action at this point is about if the self. It may come across to others as being selfish, hateful, irritated, grumpy, grouchy, and you may be under the impression that you're happy, you can bring light to the situation. You can bring goodness. It'll be all right if you just do this, 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 and this. Again, we can't get past that. This is fixed energy right there. If we see it, everything else here rolls and is in motion, except these two right here, the self and the other. So whatever things or disagreements were going on, this person's still in that energy. They still feel like something was subtracted from their world for whatever issues y'all had. Whatever the original battle was, though, this is a part of the coding to experience that and then find your way back together. But this new beginning isn't coming at this time. I don't see it because everything's still in reverse. So for the time being, you have to make a choice to accept it or not. Go forward and push the conversation or not. Yeah, it's because your dreams lead you to believe she dealt with your ex in the past. Oh, I didn't want to say that because you said sister. Okay, square enough. The bunny rabbit is about sex. I didn't want to say that. I was like, that can't be about sex. I got to be reading that wrong. And listen, whatever the fight was about, or the concern on your end, you put that person into a fixed energy. I think you have to spend some time with your brain and figure out how much of that is in your head versus not. Let's see. Did Lizzie's sister have any sexual involvement with the ex? No. 6 can be the number of deception, but it's vision, it's creation. Bad knowledge, issues with family, codependency, that could be in the brain. Maybe you're just one of those women that always thinks your guy's cheating on you. So anyone who talks to him, that comes out. Let's see if there's anything else behind this. So in what you're doing, there's this loss of the other self. And this is a thought pattern you gotta break. This is something you have to break. So this is a thought. Yeah. Okay. It comes back. At this time, what you can be working on learning is unconditional love. If you want, you know, might be holding on to something that isn't everybody's fault. So, what's more important, family or dick and bubblegum? Because at this time, you may be coming across as someone who has no fucks to give. Maybe you think your sister has no fucks to give about the situation. And there's nothing to celebrate here. 9 comes right back. So at this time, there's a process to be had on an emotional level. And there's realization for you to do. Do they really and truly not give a fuck, or are they protecting themselves? Healing. And if this is in your dreams, that's unfair to push a dream. That's your subconscious talking to you. Your subconscious isn't a roving camera. So it's not telling you something it's your subconscious is clarifying and sharing more data that you already think when the lights are on and you're awake. So if you have insecurities in relationships as a normal thing, yeah, that's going to drift to anywhere until wow, at the bottom of the deck, someone avoiding and stalling. So if you're questioning the situation about an ex and your for life, your sister who you'll have for life, there's a lesson here. There's a lesson, and I don't know, how important is your family, I guess. Wow. And if you're running with false truths and lies, this is your inner conflict. It's you not being able to let go. You're welcome, Lizzie. But you got to let go of jealous feelings and stuff like that. You really do. No need for that. Because it's an ex, right? And so who are you mad at? Are you mad because you think something happened? You're mad because it's over? And you really want that person back? And really deep down, you're trying to place blame elsewhere? Yeah, that's it. This is a cycle in your brain, my dear. And you think yourself into endings. So time is going to heal wounds, sure. But we got to get harmonious with ourselves. Then we get harmonious with the others. Your behavior and the way you see things. That is a cycle for life. Like there's 8 groups. In large friend situations, you'll have problems. This will be for life. This is you turning shit upside down. Bringing in confusion where there was none. Giving up in relationships too easy. There's 8 again. This is thinking you know what's going on and you don't. So you cause chaos in relationships. You create things where there were no things. You bring imbalance in the way you communicate. And it comes across as selfish. So if that's not the true intention, have some patience. Maybe you need to go volunteer doing something. Your energy may be misunderstood to the others. Your level of passion may be misunderstood by the others. Six, 6, and 16. Wow. Yeah. There's major deception going on here, and the trust factors going on. Because you have a healthy imagination. Do something artistic. You have no, it's not healthy. I know it's not healthy. I'm just saying that because it sounds nice. But girlfriend, you got a lot of repetition right here. This is like the garden that will continue to grow deception and overthinking the easy stuff, sweating the small stuff, creating things, creating separation because of the way you think. Do you trust your sister? If you trust your sister, then you have your answer. I think your sister did answer you. You weren't listening and you don't accept. Don't accept the answer. Or you've heard it and blocked it. Again, here we got control again. You want to control the way somebody responds. You think it should work the way you want it to. And the law isn't according to you. Okay? Progress doesn't come because we expect it. So we need to assess, have a greater look at things, understand people are allowed to not respond to us. And if they're not responding, that should be a measure of where they're feeling, how they're feeling emotionally. Right, 7 is there again. So this inner battle you have to do. It's for you. This is your work. So we're loving on ourselves in a different way, but getting out of our heads, right? The time alone is so you can connect with your guides. 7 and 3. So at this time, things are a no-go because some people also need to get healthy in body and mind. If you are somebody who has a temper, you should probably get on that. Figure out what you can do with that energy, like kickboxing or something. Staying determined to have things your way, though, just draws more separation. So, I don't know, Christmas is coming, a gift, a nice card with an I'm sorry and let the past be the past. And never bring it up again. Like, I feel like this is you having to learn a new way to communicate so you can impress upon others another way to communicate, another way to think. This is learning all new ways to communicate. You may have learned from parents who spoke ill and sharp. That may be something you carried over. I don't think we just fall out of some coochie as a baby, behaving the way we behave. We're taught that. We learn that. We test our environment as children, and somebody teaches us that that shit's okay or it's not, or that's good or that's not good. And, we don't always know that we're carrying that as an adult, but there it is. Let me turn that so you can see it. So you see, it's like a path from one to the other. And balance is achieved. It's possible. But you got to let the fixed energy go through what they're going through too. We're all here to learn something. We're all here to have that experience. But for now, at this point, things remain incomplete. So you don't have power over everybody and how they act. You want peace, you want togetherness, you want response of some sort, but that's your power issue. That's your power issue. You want satisfaction, you have expectations, you think things go a certain way. That's ego. That's higher up ego of the self, and that's out of balance. So you fall out of balance with the others. Yeah. Yeah. Your person doesn't, this isn't something you deserve an answer on. It's a question. Now this is the self, of the self, of the self. And here's your challenge. Your challenge is the destruction that happened. Can we move it back together when one of us has a fixed energy? And the other is having this desire of how things should go, or this vision. But, both of y'all have trouble finishing things. I see that. Somebody taught y'all how to not finish. Somebody taught y'all how to walk away from settling things up. You saw somebody in childhood easily walk away from responsibilities. You saw people doing things in a half-assed way. And so being able to complete unions and conversations, bring clarity is tough because you haven't learned that. Well, you're learning it. We learn it. We just don't use it everywhere. If it helps, these are tools you already picked up in 100 lifetimes ago. You have the tools to do it. It's just coming out of the fucking egotistical fog of this realm. And then you fix it. You're the one that's going to teach the others, though. So we're working on how we communicate with the others, how we look at them, how we look at ourselves, because that person's a reflection of you. So in this lifetime, let's work on how we communicate, because it is of benefit to the others. You have fixed energy too, Lizzie. Oh Lord, well, looky here, looky there. Both of y'all need to work on that then. You could teach each other, but this person and you need some time to heal, so you have to think differently, or you know how to come at this person correctly. Because right now it's expectation, and that's a no-go. What I just heard is this is the period here where we learn imagination over expectation. So imagination happens here. This is where we clear up the brain and our inner battles, and we see people differently. And we want a different relationship with them, and we understand it starts in the thought process before the actions, the words, the passion, the determination. It takes a different level of courage to speak differently when you've been taught one way of communication. So you got to get yourself a couple of glasses of bravery, understanding. What's the other word? What's the other word? Compassion? That wasn't the word I was looking for, but it's around that zone. Where we have love and compassion, and we're unconditional. We accept if people don't want to fuck with us. Okay, we're cool. But remember too, courage is about you. Courage to learn that new communication. Not the courage to go and get in their face for an answer on some shit that's already passed. You keep circling the toilet bowl drain on the dumb shit. If the shit's been flushed, why are you still focused on it? Maybe your subconscious is saying you're still carrying this energy. So we need to flush that last turd that's swimming around the bowl. It's been there too long and it stinks. So it's not like you got to climb Mount Everest. So that's a good thing. All we have to do is understand how we communicate with each other and how that may impact other people. If this were reversed and your sister was asking about you doing that shit, how would you feel? How would you be feeling? And come from understanding from there. Whether they did it or not is irrelevant if you want a relationship with them. Real talk. It's irrelevant. If it happened, it happened. If it didn't, it didn't. All you know is you want relations with someone. You want to be with someone. So then the other shit can't matter. What has to matter is what's going forward. And how you guys love and embrace each other. And how you accept the damage. That's a hell of a violation. Did you fuck my man? And if they didn't do it, that's like, oh, that's deep. And that's your insecurities impressed upon the others. And that's out of line. That's out of line. It's a lonely place to be. That's very destructive energy. So, and it's desire too. So, what are you going to do? Got to find somebody you can trust or be single for a while we work out that energy. So, out of this, you learn a new way to communicate. If you want it. But it's a more powerful way to communicate. And then you see things different. You see people differently. And you have to be willing to listen. I hear that's a big thing too. Got to do more listening than talking too.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Ha! And they'll be surprised.
I'm in danger.
Right. So we really want to work on that. And we want to take that feminine strength. Take that boss bitch energy put that where it belongs. That's boss savage bitch energy I'm sensing there. It's got a place. It definitely, I don't want you to lose that energy. It's got a place though. You're a klutzy, and there we go. And there you go. I know you have the capability to do so. From the chat, I want you to delete that comment, Lizzie. Delete that. Literally, I'm telling you to delete the fucking comment. So that's where, remember we were looking at this lean here, this incline. Somebody taught you that. Somebody taught you to speak against yourself. So it's very easy to speak against the other selves. Okay? So we're going to stop doing that. It's okay to laugh at yourself. I get all that. But when we're typing out those words against the self, I'm a klutz, I'm an idiot, da, da, da. When we do that, especially at this time, because now you're getting that vision, you're waking up a little bit, smacking the alarm clock a few times, but we're waking up and we're looking at the other sides of the self. And your sister is the mirrored self of you. So this is growth. This is growth. And this is how we express ourselves. We're doing it with grace. Because you're a fucking lady. You're Pisces and she's Virgo. So Virgo analyzes, and Pisces is a believer. You're Pisces, you're the believer. How about that? And your sister is trying to figure it out, analyzing the situation, stepping back. That makes sense. That makes sense. So we got to watch what we believe of others. Wow.
Is that like a personal attack or something?
Are you challenging me?
So that's the both sides of the self. There you go, right there. So how do you interact with the self and sharpen up, get your progress, get your discipline? It's being aware that that's your twin. And so how do you want to be talked to? How do you want to be thought of? How do you want to be handled in a situation? Oh yeah, this is a learning opportunity. Whee! The slippery slide of confusion. And being sisters, if there's a competitive element to that too, you want to bear that in mind and put that down. That puts you on the right path. Four comes right back again. And the key to this card is logic. Logic. Understanding how powerful your brain is, and it can manifest whatever you want. Ugh. Well, I hope that was helpful for you, Lizzie. Somewhat. Sounds like we need to pull our heads out of our bums a little bit. But it's okay, because unlike the others, you can do it. That's the beauty of that shit. You are awake enough to do it. You're seeking other data. You're asking questions and answering them, or giving yourself deeper thoughts. So, as much as it sucks, you're more awake than the others. And that sucks because you don't get to go back to sleep. You don't get to go back to sleep. But you get to wake up and maybe not walk into another wall. And maybe you can help the others not walk into walls. No, you probably can't. But you could try. Look, you're going to spend a lifetime trying to help people not walk into walls. But from your first drawing here, it's like there's an opportunity. Here's this platform, this place of original love and original togetherness. And then that wall. And another wall. And another wall. But in between, you could see there's an 8. It looks like an 8, kind of. So you got this repetition of hitting the wall. And that can be from your beliefs. That can be from the way you think about things. And you manifest an environment where you don't get the luck you want. There's a control factor going on here. And it's a repetitive behavior. You move with intention, or at least it looks like that. So we got to work on the way we see things, because as you sit where you sit, it's not really a wall. It's a disconnect, or a desire to disconnect, a separation. So we just change the way we think. That's all. Well, no, that's not all. But it's a hell of a start.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
Yeah. It's learning how to communicate differently. Recognizing our priorities. Goodness. Lizzie. You can do it. You can do this. You were technically speaking born to do it. And I mean that in the most technical way possible. You were literally born to do it. All right, you guys. I'm tired now. I'm sleepy. I think we need to stop. Exactly. Lissy, I hope it gave you something to think about. Anyone else sitting here quietly? Thank you for hanging out. Don't forget to hit that like button. Lizzie, get some rest, lady. And tell your brain to stop giving you dreams that you don't need. Watch something funny before you go to sleep, too. So your brain is in a different place when you close your eyes. Okay? Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. Oh, we'll see how tomorrow goes. And I will be trying to hop in to do a reading for the week. See what's coming up for everybody, something collective. Okay? Thank you for hanging out with me, you too, Lizzie. I hope this was helpful. Good night.